Yeah, hi guys. Welcome back to the Bone Zone. Sorry for the lack of updates. Busy old month for me. My son was born 2 weeks ago, and the time before that, 9-month pregnant wife. They take just as much attention as a baby. What I'm going to do today, I managed to find a bit of time to play. So we're going to run through the replays that I've accumulated in the last week, and we'll talk about them a little bit. I'll run through the decks at the end. I'm playing like 2 or 3 different Skull 7 decks right now. I'll show you what I'm doing. One thing I will note is I've given up on hand traps. I'm not playing any hand traps apart from White Princess. Crazy, I know. Still racking up the wins, still beating the Mater. Check it out. Try and speed these up a little bit. I think this is my dedicated going second deck. I really recommend building a going second deck. Everyone else is playing go first decks. And you don't need hand traps. Guys, I can't emphasize that enough. This deck can play through anything. It doesn't need hand traps. Like, case in hand here, playing a banishing deck, Skull 7's worst enemy. I didn't need to activate her effect there. There was a bit of a waste. Doesn't matter. So we're going to super poly away his banisher. Book of Life here, amazing card. Getting our monster back, getting rid of his. Okay, we get ashed. No big deal. You know what? We'll send Princess back to grave. We'll summon her again. And look, get rid of their hand trap. Book of Life, really. Going second, it's amazing. Even going first, you get hand trapped so often in this game. There's going to be a monster there to target for the banishing effect. Use her effect again. You know what? Let's summon her back. Unbelievable. At this point, I think our opponent's going to give up. We got full combo on board, and there he goes. Okay. They're not all that tedious, to be honest. We got some good deals. This is an 8-turn deal, so you notice we're not just an OTK deck either. We've got some moves. We've got some backup. We've got destruction protection. We've got Lady in White protecting us from spells and traps. Baking protecting us from attacks. We got everything we need. Okay, going second again. Excuse the lag, I don't know what's happening with my computer. Again, no hand traps, we're going to let them go full combo. I wish I could speed it up more than this. So he's going to Cherubini, Phantom Night Blaze. Probably, I think he goes into Bardiche. And then you got the back row to deal with as well with Fog Blades. We do lose to FTK decks because of the lack of hand traps. I will mention that. You're going to see like a lot of victories in a row here. I don't win all the time. Please don't think that. I do win more than I lose. By a margin, I'm going to say as well. There's the Bardiche, there's the first Fog Blade. Okay, Bardiche is still going. Okay, going to attack the DPE play. Hey. I do run that in one of my decks. I don't go the whole DPE route. You'll see in the upcoming deals. I do switch around the decks a little bit. I do love this going second deck. Yeah, we've got some power cards, as you can see here. We got the droplets, we got the super poly. Yeah, they break balls. Ball breakers. It's yeah, modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, they can put up whatever ball they want. We've got super poly and the droplets. It's gonna get through anything. Again, I'm going to say Book of Life, because of the banish part of the effect. Here it is again. You're going to see it banishes their DPE to get a revive. Like, unbelievable value. Unbelievable value. And we're going to just play through the disruptions. Yeah, we like to see that. There's the poke blade. Again, yeah, like I said, this one goes 8 turns. Now here's an interesting thing. Droplets, even though it negates the king's effect, because it halves the attack, his attack doesn't go to 0. Yeah, interesting ruling there. He's getting the draw. He's still going strong. Like, we don't have much of a board up here. But honestly, I think he blew his load on his first play. He doesn't have much left. These decks that rely on the extra deck, so often they will just run out of steam. They'll use up all their resources. Oh, we still got an access code. Yeah, I just spoke too soon. Yeah, 6300. We can survive that. Okay, no cards in hand, no cards on the field. What can we do? Yeah, really do love Anima. You know, he doesn't always come into play, but you know, he's always there in the deck. You know, we have him just in case we want to go into curious plays, and they just put that monster in the wrong zone. Yeah, I don't have many life points left, so it doesn't hurt to get defensive card in play. Got to drop bits. There's no coming back from that. Yeah, finally it's over. Yeah, there we go. Let's finish it with a baking attack. Yeah, okay, the rest of them are shorter. I mean, there's the longest one. Yeah, it's really nice watching these duels back, even for myself. Yeah, I do make misplays. I don't get everything right, but you really get to see like the variety of plays Skull Summons can make. It's not always the same. Like Sword Soul, their plays are identical. Tri Brigade, their plays are identical. Game in, game out. And this deck just mixes it up. I mean, dumping 20 cards into your graveyard, like, you don't know what you're going to get from that. You know it's going to be interesting. Maxi, I'm just not a fan of in Master Duel. Like, yeah, if it was in TCG, I would play Free Win everything. But in Master Duel, where so many cards are unbanned, there's so much power. Like, I'm just not afraid to play through Maxi a lot of the time. Really, like, I'll let them accumulate 20 cards. I'll play through their 4 hand traps. You know. Let's get this up. This is always interesting. And there you go. That's one of the things you're gonna do with a 20 card dump. Let's get 2 9,000 attack kings and protection on board. Oh, talking of Sword Soul, here we go. Well, I didn't put up a very strong board, really. Let's see. Yeah, the Baron's going to pop one. Oh, there's Emergence. Are they going to keep on rolling? Yeah. Ooh, Desires for more. Such a good card. I wish I could play Desires and Skull Servants. Okay, so they've got everything. Like, really, I've got, what, a lady on board to protect my kings. What can Sword Soul do? I hear grumbles in this, like, Skull Servant community. Oh, Sword Soul, like... Yeah, it's a tough deck. It's not the be-all and end-all. Really, of all the maters, like, I'd choose this over so many other maters. It's not the hardest thing for us. I think you'll see it. I faced so many Sword Soul this week. Like, you'll see that in the replays. He's still going. Oh, there's the Protoss. Oh. Yeah, we protect our king with a baking. Oh, he's going to negate the baking effect, that's fine. Yeah, Dark Ruler is not going to affect them kings, not the lady on board. You know, he's going to keep trying. I think at this point he's like, he's searching the extra deck. What can I do? What can I do? Yeah, you got nothing. And like, yeah, and he quits. Okay, what was that? Was that number 3? Let's see what we got here. So yeah, my son was born. Like, wow, that was pretty amazing. He came in at like nearly 10 pounds. He's an absolute beast of a baby boy. Yeah, chubby old fingers and hands and arms and legs, and he grumbles like an old man. He's got his daddy's grumble. Yeah, it's been like, he was born 2 weeks ago. It's been an amazing 2 weeks. Anyway, let's get back to the Skull Servant shenanigans. Again, bear in mind, no hand traps. So when heroes go off, they go off for ages. So yeah, there's one annoying thing about my builds. You're gonna have to sit through people doing this. Yeah, I don't have any of the power cards in hand. I don't have any of the big board breakers. This is like one of my going first builds. So like, yeah, really, I want to break through skill engrave turn 1. Left arm offering is to get my Grasslook Screener turn 1. Ujo Friendship is part of a combo you guys will see later. Don't really want to ever see that in my hand. I don't want to see any of these cards in my hand. Okay, and we're playing heroes who, like, they're maxing out their combo. They've got everything they could possibly want, and we're still gonna beat them. We're not just gonna annihilate them. They've got the DPE. I really like this combo. Getting DPE out with Denier and Malicious is such value. It's such good value. It's almost better than the other way. I love to see that. Kudos to this guy for that. And there's the plasma. Oh, one of my favourite cards. Really easily one of my favourite cards ever printed. I know we do top deck the droplets. Now when we've got a handful of junk, we can just drop as much of it as we want. Okay, so we're still going to use the left arm offering. Yeah, he's not stopping that. And after comboing for so long, I don't even know how many cards that was. It was a lot. So, Prince, baking, then drop another Prince. I could have done better here. What I should have banished one of my kings that went to graveyard at that point. Yeah, Minerva, we're gonna mill some more. Okay, maybe it was good I didn't. So they're gonna drop Liz and Minerva. Absolute waste of time. Big whiff on his part. And it didn't banish the king again. See, if I banished the king, I could get it off the white mare. Okay. What am I doing here? I'm looking to steal their DPE, maybe? There goes the king. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, so like here I would normally swap my king with one of their monsters. My king drops to 0 attack, and then I revive it when I kill it. It's a cheeky combo. Yeah, leave that with that one. Okay. Well, this video's taking quite a while. I'm trying to speed them up as fast as I can. I do want to knock them out, like, all out in one video, really. Yeah, feel free to come back to this at a later point if you've had enough calcium for the moment. Okay, here's a card I've been playing in pretty much all my decks. Look, Sword Soul again. Judgment of the Pharaoh. Oh, yeah, it's a cheese card. It's a jank card. You know what? I like to play a bit of jank. I like to have a bit of fun. And this is my bit of fun in this deck. It's an ultra rare. And yeah, luckily I pulled one. And once I had one, I'm like, damn it. So I invested in the other two. And it just stops your opponent summoning for a whole turn, including setting. Like, they can't even set a monster. It just costs half your life points. It takes them out. But like, preventing any summon is huge. It's absolutely massive. Yeah, this is my Charge of the Light Brigade. I love Charge of the Light Brigade. It's a good mill. I love, like, this is a mill deck. This is my mill version, I think. So yeah, as you can see, basically, like, more than half the cards in my deck, if they get sent to the graveyard, just like this, they do something. There's a bit more milling. Look, more graveyard effects. There's a Kazuki, gets me a special summon. Yeah, my graveyard is just doing all sorts. Gozuki, I can send. Ooh. I can't believe, yeah, he let that go through. Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes it's really good to hold off on your negates, like, but there's a point where you really have to, you know, before someone gets going, and I'm going at this point. Like, yeah, negate what you want. No, we're gonna mill another 5. Oh, now you're gonna use the negate. Too late, buddy. Yeah, he's got like the max C. Like, yeah, you know what? Take as many cards as you want. You know, I'm just gonna keep comboing. I'm gonna get lethal on board before you get to use these cards. Oh yes. Oh, you know what? This bugged me. I remember this deal. I had another Mizuki engraved, and I could have got a lady in white on board, which would have prevented him going to 0 attack. I could have won that round, but here we go with the Judgment of the Pharaoh. I've milled Yujo Friendship into the grave. He cannot summon. But yeah, I'm exposed now to spells and traps, and look, Lightning Storm. I could have avoided. I had the means to avoid all of this. You know, a lady in white would have protected my king from a lightning storm. But it's fine. You know what? It's fine. So I'm gonna put a Fairy Tale Snow in defense position just to. I don't know. I don't really need to. He can't summon any monsters. Yeah, it's crazy. As you can see, this deck just wants to play through everything. So this time I'm like, look, let's get the lady on board, just to be sure. Rip. Yo, that was really fun, duel. Yeah, we're getting through them now. As you can see, like, I'm not just pulling out the same, like, 4 or 5, well, like the same combo every turn. It's just not happening that way for me. And that's what I love about Skull Servants, really do. Like, no other deck can play without running your 3 Ash Blossoms and your 3 Veilers and your 3 Imperms. Because that's what they rely on. They rely on just being made to sheeple. Guess what we're playing again. Okay, this is an interesting loop. Okay, maybe this isn't a Sword Soul. Yeah, I do like Aurodon. I do play an Aurodon combo in one of my builds. I think you'll see that coming up towards the end. Jingle, okay. So we've got the traps and Omni Negate, I believe. So we've got the trap to worry about, we've got Baron to worry about. Okay, and the Berserker to worry about. Okay, it's basically the same in the board as the Sword Soul deck. Okay. Charge of the Light Brigade eats an ash. We love to see that. That's what it's there for. That's a misplay on his part. Okay, Berserker's throwing out its Banish. Doesn't really do much for him. I offer the handshake just because I need it. Don't need it in my hand. Okay, we're gonna get Veilered here as well. God, this guy has just got all the negates, huh? You know what? Okay. He he doesn't leave us with many options here, does he? So yeah, I guess he's gonna pop out Gozuki. There it goes. Gozuki effect. Summon the baking. He's gonna banish the Gozuki, fine. Really pointless move on his part. Okay, interesting. Now, pull the Princess. The Princess is such a good card, really underrated. Really underrated. Like, I'm facing like his end ball and 600 damage. Like, Princess, your star. Like, really, you look at my hand. Like, what am I going to do from this position? Yeah, so we run into his balloon. Get our monster back. Now, we push Animals back to do his thing. He's gonna get berserkered. Okay. Gonna draw 2. Love discarding a snow for a 1/1. Amazing value. Okay, with baking effect. Okay, we're going to drop the Gozuki. See, I love that. You can drop the Gozuki off of the baking effect. Then I use the king as cost for the Gozuki's other effect. And then we Fairy Tale Snow on top. So we're going to use the White Myth for another king, I guess. Oh, we're going to transverse his Berserker. No, we're going to get the lady. That makes sense. We want the protection. Oh, apparently not. Yep, he wasn't happy. We was probably going to access code his whole board. Okay, we're nearly there, guys. Wow, this video is getting long. Make sure I'm fast forwarding through these. Yeah, it really needs like a double speed button. Okay, we're opening, yeah, quite strong. Judgment of the Pharaoh again, we're going first. So yeah, we've got Judgment of the Pharaoh and the Yujo Friendship. Like, you're not summoning on your turn, mate. Yeah, Princess is also a really good normal summon. In the draw phase. Like, yeah, not giving him a single opportunity. Now remember this, the triple upstart. Yeah, I remember this. So yeah, I went into the Verto. I was thinking, yeah, I'll DPE, I'll pop one of his back row. But then he decides to try and banish my snow. And I'm like, no, I want my snow. And then because of that, I'm just like, you know what, let's go into Trisbana. There she is. Trisbana is such an underrated power card. So underrated. Look, I remember to banish the king this time as well. So yeah, we would have popped his back row. It doesn't matter, you negate it. We'll just get an access code. We're still popping that back row. And we have access to a king via white mare. And how big is he? He is massive. Yeah. How many more? Oh, there's 3 more. Okay, now we're into like the Diamond League. Yeah, so this deck it will play. I mean, I could get to Diamond 1, I'm sure. My time has been really limited. I've literally been playing on my phone while holding my son while the wife sleeps and catches up on sleep because she's still recovering too. It's all amazing. It's all great. So we're gonna go baking into Kuribo. Oh, we have the white mare in hand, so we're gonna put out the prince. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's very rarely worth getting the second prince in hand, so baking is a good opportunity to get whatever skill server you don't have already in hand. Okay, so here, okay, this is cool. Off of 1 baking, you can go into a Curious, and a Curious can send any card from deck to graveyard, and we're going to send Yujo Friendship because we have a Judgment of the Pharaoh in hand. And what does that mean? It means in the draw phase, we activate it, they can't summon any monsters. I don't know why he does that, it doesn't change anything. Okay, it's going to get us to access code. And that was a nice quick deal. That's really how you want all of them to go. Okay, another couple of quick deals by the looks of it. Oh, this one's good. Oh, this isn't a quick deal. Okay, I posted a combo video like 2 days ago, and this is me achieving a master deal. I'm not gonna lie, I did that annoying FTK player thing where, you know, if for this combo to work, I have to go first, and my opponent can't have hand traps, and they can't just surrender halfway through. So I did blast through a lot of deals pretty quick, surrendering quite often if it didn't happen. That's why I kind of went from Diamond 4 back down to Diamond 5. It was worth it. It didn't take too long, really. It was like 4 or 5, well, maybe about 4 deals that I surrendered earlier than I rightfully should have. So yeah, we are Uni-Zombie into Baking. Baking, we add the Prince and the White Mare. Discard the Prince. Prince effects gets the King. Okay, we're gonna White Mare back the Lady. Uni-Zombie plus a Lady is a Hulk Firebrax, who is going to special summon a Plague Spreader Zombie from deck. Oh, I should really fast forward this. Okay. Plague Spreader and the King goes into a Metal Marcher, Martial Metal Marcher, who will summon back our Uni-Zombie from grave. Martial Metal Marcher and Hulk Firebrax go into Auroradon, who will summon 3 tokens. Now there's like, there's a trick here. You can either draw a card and shuffle a random one, or shuffle one back from your hand into the deck, or there's a way of like just gaining a new card or shuffling back an old card that you don't need if you happen to draw one, depending on the order of something, these two. Yeah, so Axel Synchron's going to send Jet Synchron in order to go to level 6. That gives us 2 level 6s to get Beatrice. Okay, I made a mistake here. I sent Judgment of the Pharaoh. I've got Trap Trick in my hand. I could have got that Judgment off of the Trap Trick. For this very reason, I do have an Imperial Order in my deck. I could have sent Imperial Order and got that back instead of the Judgment of the Pharaoh, which would have made my end board even more powerful. That's how degenerate this combo is. So I could have had Imperial Order, I could have had Judgment of the Pharaoh. Yeah. Could have had a Colossus and a Forbidden Droplet. So I would have had a Forbidden Droplet negate, no searching for cards, no summoning monsters, no spell cards. I missed a trick. It's fine. It's fine. I got Dark Sacrifice instead of the Imperial Order, which is still like destruction protection for my back row, I guess, or my front row. It's just, yeah, opponent passes. What can you do? I've already got a Mizuki in grave. I could have get my Uni-Zombie back. They went for the king. It was devastating. That combo is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, yeah, no one is coming back from that. Okay, final duel, guys. This was a long video. Oh my god. Just 10 replays. Amazing how long they are. Okay, so we're going second again, finally. Yeah, again, it's a pretty good hand. You know, if we've got a Baking and a Droplets in hand, you know it's a good hand. I even like Sea Princess. And we're facing Sword Soul again. Like, how many Sword Soul decks did I face? Like, really, everyone is on Sword Soul right now. Now, what happened to Eldritch? I don't think there was a single Eldritch player that I came up against. Yeah, I took like 2 months, so there was like 1 month where I think I dropped back down to brass level or something. Which was fun. It was fun. Climbing the rankings at that low level is absurd. Some of these beginner plays, like, it's funny. I love going back down to them early levels. It's ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna Extravagance. That should eat a negate. Didn't eat a negate. Princess Effect. I mean, these scary boss monsters suddenly not very scary at all. That is a cheeky Droplet, huh? That's so cheeky. Okay, so we're gonna Prince Effect again. We are just filling the graveyard. Okay, yeah, so that destroys 2 of mine, but no, we got the Baking effect. Again, Baking, brilliant card to have in hand. Another Prince Effect. Are we going to send princesses? Oh. Wow. Wow. Yeah, even I couldn't follow along with that. It just graveyard, massive king, and then we're gonna stomp here. Brilliant OTK. What a great duel to finish on. Guys, thank you for watching. If you managed to stay this long, like, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I really enjoyed it. And I hope you don't mind the commentary. I just waffle on. Yeah, thanks again. Catch you on the flip side.